Hello, my name's Simon Beale. I'm going to show you how to play my game Hack the Planet, and I'm here with Ivan Alexiev, and we're going to do a playthrough of the game and teach you as we go. So first of all, in TTS we're just going to do the setup, which is mainly automated. One little extra setup rule: if you have a trap that's uncovered, like this one here, you just need to cover it up. So if there's one trap, you take the leftmost uncovered card and place it so it kind of covers that bottom corner. If there was a second trap here, you would take the rightmost and kind of cover the right corner that way. So the objective of the game is we're competing to hack this server and gain the most renown as the best hacker. The game will end in one of two ways: either when the last card is removed from the server, the game will immediately end at that point, and the player who has the most renown is the winner. Or if one player's trace, which is on this card down here, if that gets to 10 or more, that player immediately loses. This represents the security of the server tracing where you are and kind of capturing you. And this card here where you mark off your trace also serves as a little reminder of your turn. So there's 3 steps in your turn, as you can see here. There's the program step, the run step, and the upkeep step. So in the program step, you're just going to play 3 cards from your hand. You have to play 3 cards, and optionally you can reset your hand by gaining a trace, and you get all your discarded cards back again. So first of all, I'm just going to have a quick look what we've got here. It's mainly code cards, so all the code cards which give you more cards to add to your program, they all cost data to hack. These cards are assets, which are the main sort of scoring cards you can get. They all cost firewall to hack. And then you have traps, which do bad things if they're uncovered at the end of your turn, and they cost ice to hack. And ice is an acronym for Intrusion Countermeasures Electronics. So I'm going to play that card first. I'll explain how this works in a second, and then I'm going to place this one, and then finally. Okay, so after you've placed your 3 cards, you go to the run step. This is where you're going to use the commands in your program and hack nodes in the server. When the game refers to a node, it just means any card that's in the server. The way your program works is you're going to use the top command of the first card, the middle command of the second card, and the bottom command of the last card. Each card will provide one of the 3 resource types or the wild resource. The top command is more powerful than the middle command, and the middle command is more powerful than the bottom command. So you're kind of prioritizing the benefits you're getting from your cards. So here I've got 3 data, 2 firewall, and 1 any resource, wild resource available to me this turn. So you can hack any number of times as long as you can afford to do so, but you can only hack uncovered nodes. However, you can use your commands and do hacks in any order that you like. So I'm going to hack this card here, which costs 3 data. As you can see in the top left corner, which is the 3 data I've got here. When you hack a code card, it goes straight to your hand. Had I completely uncovered a node, you always flip it face up immediately, but in this instance I haven't. Now I'm going to use my 2 firewall to hack this asset here. It also costs 2 firewall. When you hack an asset, it goes into your archive. Now I've got 1 wild resource left, and I have uncovered a trap. If I leave this trap uncovered, I'm going to gain a trace. So what I'm going to do, and you can do this any number of times in your turn, I'm going to gain a trace to gain any 1 resource of my choice. So I'm going to gain an ice, and I'm going to use my other wild resource as an ice, and I'm going to hack that trap. And that also goes into my archive.
Wow.
So that's used all my resources, and I have gained a trace. And then we go to the upkeep step. The first thing you do, if there are any uncovered traps, you have to deal with those, but there aren't any at the moment, so we'll explain those when we get to them. Then you discard all the cards in your program, and then finally, if you have less than 3 cards left in your hand, you have to reset your hand so you're ready for the next turn. So you gain a trace, and then you gain all your cards back. So the first turn or two, that's usually going to happen, but as the game goes on, you're going to have more cards, so you can go longer without having to reset. So the trace is kind of acting as a timer. And that's my turn. Ivan, over to you.
All right, thank you. I was not expecting you to do that much. I feel like you optimized so much. I feel like I want this one because I love having wild resources.
Always good.
So I'm gonna start off with this data card. I will have 2 of wild resources. I'm gonna go ahead and have 2 wild and 1 ice.
Playing
and
it safe.
you know, yeah, playing it safe. And if it turns out that there is no traps, I may get this 2 data card.
Yeah.
But I'll take this 3 data card. First card.
And you're safe there?
Yep, and we've got some assets here. So if this one's a trap, that would kind of not be too good for me. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this one. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So I've used all 3 of my cards, and I don't need to reset because I have 3 cards.
Oh wow, yeah, okay, that's good. So my turn. I now have this extra card, which is really good for getting code cards because it's a bit more data available, and it's got the overclock ability. So when you use the overclock ability, you discard a card from your hand, and you can use the middle or bottom command box of that card. So it's giving you some extra stuff, but it's obviously reducing your hand size. Oh, the spoof trap is quite good. Spoof trap on this card here lets you ignore the effects of one uncovered trap, and backdoor lets you hack a covered node. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for that. I don't know if I need the overclock yet. I'm going to hang on to that. I'm going to play that one because I only need 3 data. I'm going to play that one, and I'm going to play my wild one again. So yeah, I'm going to take that into my hand, which is 3 data, that command there. I'm going to use the wild as a firewall to give me 3 firewall. I'm going to get this research asset. Actually, I'll quickly explain these assets. The credit asset, they're each credit you have at the end of the game is worth 1 renown or 1 point, and whoever's got the most credits gets an extra 10 renown. And research is kind of like an exponential one, so for each research icon you've got, they're worth renown equal to your number of icons. So currently this is only worth 1 point. If I get a second one, they're each worth 2 points, so it'll be a total of 4. If I had 3, they'd each be worth 3 points. And the final asset is the secrets, which is this icon here. And for every 3 secrets you have, you get 15 points. And that is my turn. Over to you, Ivan. And I don't need to reset because I still have 3 cards left now because I just gained 1.
Okay, so I may actually be resetting here. Just because I've got so much firewall. And you
no
took
assets,
the one.
yeah.
You took the 1 firewall. I'm gonna reset, so I'm gonna gain 1 trace and take all of my cards back. And should I play it safe? All right, I think I'm gonna do this. So basically, this is whatever I want it to be. Actually, sorry, no, like this. It's better. So I've got 3 data, and then 2 of whatever I want, and then 1 ice. Yeah, that seems good. So I will start off by let's go ahead and get this card.
Oh
no!
You got no. You got a wild though. So.
I do have I have 2 wild. Or sorry, 1 wild because I took I spent 4, so I've got 1 wild and 1 ice left over. If I want, I could get this one if I spend another a trace. If I gain a trace. For now, you know what? I'll leave it to you.
You're going to play it safe,
Yep.
okay?
Yep.
One other little thing I'm going to explain at this point in the game as well. So during the setup, because obviously it is automated in TTS, so there are level 1 cards, which are where the cards we're currently gaining, and level 2 cards. So the back 3 rows of the server here are the level 2 cards, and the top 3 are level 1 cards. So obviously level 2 are better. Your starting cards are essentially level 0. The back row of each level only consists of assets and traps. So you've always got that kind of risk reward thing as you get to the end of each level. My hand is mainly ice and some data, and I want to grab some of those assets. So I'm going to optionally reset as well. gains me a trace. Although I've only got one firewall card overall, so I'm going to play that there. I'm going to play it safe, put that there, and then I'm going to play that one. So I'm going to use my 2 data from here, regain this card, which flips that. Oh, there's a money there now. Okay. I think I'm going to get the research because they're kind of exponential. So I'm going to use my 3 firewall here, regain that. And with assets, you stack them so you can see all the icons. So this is open information available to both players, so you can see what people have got and what they're going for. That's going to play into a lot of your strategies. I'm going to flip that card. Oh, another credit. So yeah, that's it. I've wasted my spoof there, but I thought that I had a good chance of revealing a trap. Over to you. I mean, that money's sort of appealing, because if you get...
Yeah, I'm taking the money for sure. But I'm thinking about whether I may do something like this so that I also get this card, and I'll just spend a single trace for gaining these. You know what? I'm going to peek at 2 cards, and one of them is going to be this one.
Okay.
And then I'll peek at this one as well. All right. I've got my information, and I am going to spend 1 trace to have 4 firewall to take both of these assets.
Nice.
I don't like that I'm unlocking this for you, but that's okay.
It's 5 firewall. I'm going to struggle.
Yeah. And then I'm spending 4 data to take this code and flip this, and that is the end of my turn.
Okay, so I need some firewall ability, so I really want this card, although I know I'm going to reveal some traps. So I need my data. I'm going to play this one here. There's a good chance of being a trap there, and let's just stick that there. So yeah, I've got 3 data and 1 wild, which means I can take that. There's no point. That's rough. That is rough. So we've got the 2 different types of trap. This is the basic trace. If uncovered, I'm going to gain a trace. This one, if I have more than 3 cards in my hand, I discard one at random. I don't, so I'm just going to gain a trace. So they're both giving me trace. And I do have 3 ice, but I want to make it more difficult for you. And I don't want to uncover cards. So I'm going to use 2 my ice to hack that one. So yeah, I've used all my stuff now. So yeah, I'm going to gain a trace.
And then one
and
more.
I'm going to have to reset my hand at the end of my turn, so I'm going to gain another one. So I'm on 5 trace now. But things are starting to get hairy. And you're only on 3, so...
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about how things are going for me. I think what I'll do is this. So I've got 4 firewall, 3 ice, and 1 wild, so that's just enough to get this asset.
Nice.
And trap.
Yeah.
And that's the end of my turn. It's your turn.
Yeah. And so just another little rules. Teach traps. Those star icons you see there and on the code cards, they are renown or points. So hacking traps does give you a reasonable amount of points, and the code cards you hack also give you points, but they're the lowest sort of points for cost. Okay, what have we got? I kind of want to stop you getting that 3rd secret, but there's a reasonable chance there's a trap there. I'm going to put my spoof out and make you deal with those traps. I'm going to use my basic card. That there. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to take that secret, just mainly to stop you getting it. Oh, double trap. So I'll spoof 1. Actually, no, I will gain a trace to gain an ice, and then with that ice, I will hack that one, and I will spoof the other one, and that's me done.
All right. So I know you don't have your spoof. I may choose to leave that there. I do like you having that much trace.
I'm sure you do.
I'm pretty happy with it. Although I can also just take this one. Yep, I'll be taking that one, I think. And let's have a look at what is... Ooh, that card is pretty amazing.
I was hoping you wouldn't notice that one, because I really need it.
Yep.
You're going to deny me that card, aren't you?
I am. I'm wondering, should I just leave this here for you? I feel like I should. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm gonna take a trace from this. Then I will grab this card, flip this.
Yeah,
Or
technically,
that should have been
yeah, the other
my
way
turn.
around. Yeah.
Yep. These cards go to my discard. And next turn, I'm gonna decide if I want to reset my hand. So it's your turn.
Okay, some interesting choices. So the move. So some of these have the move command, which lets you move a node to cover another one, which can either be used to uncover or to cover traps. Really good. Recall lets you take a card out of your discard, and then this one lets you kind of copy either one from your discard or the previous command in the program. And we've got another backdoor and spoof. So I need to be cunning here. I'm going to need a lot of data, and I want to overclock. So I'm going to that there. That's giving me 5 data. Yeah, I'll just do that one. I can peek 2. We didn't explain earlier, but peeking means you can just look at that many cards. So I'm going to look at that one, and I'm going to look at that one. Okay, yeah, I'm going to take that one. Reveals that. I'll just take the trace from the trap.
I feel like I should just leave this for you. I do like you taking that that trace. I feel like I've got a siege on your castle. You know, just
It feels like
waiting
it.
for you to for your food to run out and stuff. Well, this feels like a pretty good little plan. Doing something like this. Although no, we want this to be first, and then like this. Okay. So I'm going to go down 1 trace. And I've got 4 data and 3 wild. So I've got 7 total data resources, or really I can use 3 of them as ice if I want, but I won't be doing that because I want to leave that for you. And I do have the swap nodes ability. I can get a card and then use the swap nodes, right?
Correct, yeah. You can do things in any order.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take this code card for 6. And then I've got 1 swap nodes and 1 resource. And let's see what's here.
Ooh,
Recover trash your first non-basic card in your program, then move this node. It cannot cover other traps. This, I'd love for this to stay for you. But really, I want this one.
Yeah, you want to be giving me trace, don't you? Like,
Yeah, I don't want to be removing your cards. I am going to be discarding this card. No! That's not the one that I want.
Trashing, yes, out of the game.
Yep. And then these go here. And also I gain 1 trace, and I gain 1 more trace because of
The trap,
this.
yeah. Oh, I may have to do a reset. Yeah, all my good stuff's in there. But my trace is really high. Oh, this is tough. There is another -1 trace, but it might not be in the game. That's just it. There's that uncertainty. I think, because my hand is mainly fireball, yeah, last turn I should have hacked a different card, I think. Never mind. Yeah, I think I'm going to take a trace to reset. I do have a lot of cards now, so if I'm careful, that one, I want to try and spoof a trap. No, I need to hack that trap. So I'm going to do that, and let's do that. So I'm going to use my 3 ice. I've just got to get rid of that trap because you're using it against me
Yeah.
in a very cunning way, admittedly. So I'm going to use the overclock ability. I'm going to just discard that guy to data. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 data, which gets me that one.
On traps. You've got to trash this.
Yeah, that's okay because I've got the other spoof card, and it's a better spoof. It's in the bottom box, and then I discard those, and I've got plenty of cards in my hand. Oh, so I'm not getting any more space. Over to you.
All right, I'm gonna do this. So, I'm going to have 6 ice
Yeah.
and 4 firewall.
Because you got the
And I'm gonna
copy.
take both of these
Nice.
and hope that this isn't.
Oh,
Actually, I kind of hope that it is a trap. I don't care for trace.
yeah.
So this goes here, and I take 1 trace at the end of my turn. Right? Yep. Gain 1 trace, and it is your turn.
I really need a minus trace card. One of those two could be that. I was just deciding whether to spoof that, but if I spoof it and you leave it again, then I'm kind of in trouble. So I think I just need to hack it. Yeah, let's play that one. So I'm going to hack this trap. If I reveal a trap, I'm in trouble. Yeah, I'm kind of in a tough position here, actually. Yeah, I'm just going to use my backdoor command, which reveals a card if it's not already face up. I'm going to just guess at this one. Damn it, it's a trap. Okay. So I can't hack it. So it just remains revealed now. And I have wasted my firewall cards there. Nice. Okay. I hacked a trap, though.
I think I may do this. So that's, what is it, 4, 5, 6 data, potentially. And I get to peek at one, so I'm going to do my peek first. I will go ahead and take this one for 5.
Okay. Reveals that one.
Yep.
Oh, okay. That one's a choice of credit or secret.
Yep. And it's your turn.
I kind of have to reset my hand. Because what I've got is not very good.
So if you take one more trace, it's game over.
Yeah, I'm currently on 9, so there's a good chance you're going to win this by getting me caught. I need to be very, very clever. I'm going to play that there. Play that one there. And then I'm going to use my wild there. And I've got an overclock and a move. So I'm going to move this card to cover that. Because I think you're going to get that for the secret, which uncovers these. Yes, that's the card I wanted. Whew. Okay, so I'm going to overclock with this one, which gives me, I use the middle command to get 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the wild for 6, which means I can get that card, which is going to save my bacon.
All right.
And it's over to you.
Fantastic.
I'm back in the game.
For now.
For now.
I know what I want. So I want this and this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend my 3 firewall and 1 of my wilds to take this. I mean, it's not great for me. It's currently only 2 points. I think that's all I can do.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a trace and then take my cards back.
Oh, you're now on 7. Oh, hang on, we didn't reveal that, which is really good for me in multiple ways. So I needed to play this card anyway because of the -1 trace.
Yep.
And obviously now this card is perfect for me because it's research. So I only need 1 more firewall. I'm going to use that because at the moment data's not much for me. So, and I can peek at these 2. Okay, using this, I'm going to reduce my trace by 1. And I can breathe again. And then my 5 firewall, I will take the asset. So now I've got 4 research, so that means each icon is worth 4 points. So that's 16 points now, because there's 4 of them. And that's my turn.
So I'm going to play these cards. And I've got 6 data and 4 firewall. So I can take these for 5 data and 4 firewall. So this is going to come here, and this is going to go to my hand, and it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to play my last 3 cards. So I'm going to use the backdoor ability, and I'm just going to hack this trap here with the backdoor with the 4 ice. And that's me done.
Okay.
But now I do have to reset. So
yep, you're back to 9.
Back to 9, but I do get my negative trace card back again.
Yeah. That negative trace card is going to save you there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I just want as much data as I can get here. I'll just play this and take this 1 card into my hand. It's your turn.
Right. I have previously peeked at these 2 cards, and it's not a memory game, so you can re-peek at any time. So I'm just going to remind myself that one, because I've done that one. Okay. So I'm going to use the backdoor ability. and reveal that. And then I've got 6 firewall. So I'm gonna actually that's the maximum research. So that could win me the game actually. And that's me done.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I may as well use my trace.
Yeah.
Because potentially, if I can get
You can get both of them. Yeah.
if I can get both of them, yeah. So my idea is to do copy previous. I guess with this one, I think at the end I just want wild because I don't know what this is. If I knew what this was, it would be a lot easier. Okay, let's take this one. So that cost me 5.
I'll let you do it. It's a trap.
Okay, it's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. I can actually take it because I've got 2 left over from here and 1 there. That's 3, and I take 1 more trace and I take the trap.
And that ends the game.
Yep.
So let's just do scoring.
Yeah.
First of all, we're going to do points for your code cards.
Oh yeah.
So that they're just on the card. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Got 13.
And then points for the traps that you've hacked. 14. Okay, we'll do the credits next. So I just got 1 point. For that I had 1. And you have
6.
6 plus the 10 for having the
That's
most, so
16.
16. Secrets, I got 0 because I only had 1 icon.
Yep, I've got 3, so that's
You got
another
15,
15.
yeah. But I do get 36 for the research because I got all the research card. So that's a total for me of 60.
52.
Okay, they were both high scores. That was very close, actually. You nearly got me on the trace. I got a little bit lucky, but I played those abilities to
Yeah.
because I knew there was a good chance of that card being there. If something had gone slightly differently, you would have won
Yep.
by me getting caught. So it was actually a very close game.
It was.
Yeah, there were 3 secrets removed there, so that's like 15 points. There's always 2 level 1 and 2 level 2 cards removed, sort of randomly, so it just means every game's a little bit different and there's a bit of uncertainty. You never truly know what's there or where it is.
Yeah.
Even obviously as you get to know the cards and the game, you never know exactly what you're going to be uncovering. Cool. Thank you for that, Ivan. That was a good game.
Yeah, thank you.